Hi, this is Kristen Smelser. I hope you can see this okay. Um, I'm a 79-year-old woman living in Lake Wales, Florida, and I went out and protested yesterday concerning Black Lives Matter and the police killing. And I live in Lake Wales, Florida. I went out on a street corner in Lake Wales by myself and protested. Uh, I had a poster that said Black Lives Matter on one side, and the other side says Stop Police Killing. I wasn't aware of any protesters or protesting being done in my county or close to Lake Wales, and I thought Lake Wales needs some protesting. So I stood on the corner, and I got a lot of cars went by and honked at me. Even some semis went by and honked at me. I was on the corner of, well, I can't tell you, Lake McDonald's, where McDonald's is, and it's a very good corner, an intersection with a stoplight, and people coming out of Walmart and Rural King, and so and it's on Highway 60. Like I said, a lot of people were tooting their horns, and people were taking my picture and bringing their cars up to the curb and taking my picture, and giving me thumbs up and all kinds of hand signals to show they agreed. And a lot of people that came by close enough and were real positive, I said, well, get out here and help me. Nobody did. Two black guys, young college guys, came up to me and gave me a large McDonald's lemonade, said they thought I might need this. And that was extremely nice of them. And, it shows how black and whites can get along and agree with each other, and white people can help black people. I talked to them a little bit, and they were supremely nice, pleasant college boys. There was one woman went by and rolled down her window and yelled, instead of Black Lives Matter, you should be saying all lives matter. Well, I don't know what her intention was, but I was there to protest the killing of black people in general, and just the black situation in general. It wasn't an all lives matter situation. And I thought that was kind of snobby, or I don't know, a negative. There were only a couple of negative people went by and made some nasty remark or whatever, but mostly I got a lot of attention. And then later, two young white guys walked up to me, and I was standing on a corner by myself, and I had parked my car at Walmart, and right behind me there on the corner. And this is not a place where many people walk. So they had to park their cars and come deliberately to come talk to me. And they asked if they could take my picture with my protest sign. And I said, sure, go ahead. The more the merrier. And they said they were, now I had some trouble understanding this. They were students in Tampa, at the university in Tampa, and they had some kind of web. They were journalists for a web site somewhere. So anyway, they took my picture, and then they took my picture with them, and then they asked me about why I was there protesting, and I noticed the guy was tape recording what I was saying. I didn't get any negative feelings about it. They were really intelligent, well-dressed, seem well educated. They said that they are out of college now because of the coronavirus, but they're glad to be out because they are runners. The two guys are runners, and I guess they're getting a lot of practice in running now. So, all in all, my protest got a lot of attention. And when I got done and I left, I was there about an hour and a half. The sun was just beating down on me, and I felt my legs were getting sunburned badly. So I decided an hour and a half was enough. And then I drove around the Black neighborhoods and around anywhere I could think of that there might be a protest going on with more people, but I didn't find anything. So today, I want to go protest again, but I don't want to do it by myself, and I'd like to invite other people to come. If you are interested in protesting, I'm going to give you my telephone number so you can call me, and we can get together and set up a protest. My name's Chris Smelser, and my telephone number is 863-455-6353. And I guess there's people that could call me to be smart aleck or whatever, but that's okay. I'm putting my phone number out there for those that want to call me, that want to sincerely go out and protest. I'd like to find Black people here in Lake Wales that want to stand up and fight. I don't mean to beat people up, but stand tall, stand out, get a sign out there in people's faces, and get yourselves out there in people's faces, and try to make a difference for the Black community. While I'm talking on protesting, I will say that I have always gone to a Martin Luther King march or protest, and I decided to go to the Martin Luther Parade, they called it, in Lake Wales. Well, I went into this almost totally Black neighborhood, a rundown neighborhood. Some people kept their houses better than others, but in general, they were poor houses. They were run down. And anyway, so I found the place where the parade was supposed to start, and pretty much there was a marching band. There were a bunch of kids on floats laughing and having a good time. There was a choir group. There were a number of floats and things. So anyway, the parade started. I didn't see any protesters, didn't see anybody with a picket sign or whatever you want to call it. But I held my sign that said "Dump Trump" up, and I started marching with them. Well, come to find out that this parade marched through Lake Wales in the Black areas, and only the Black areas. They did not come out where the white people are, which really bothered me a lot. they did not protest or make a point of we're standing up like the people did with Martin Luther King, where we want to make a better Black community and so forth. We walked around the Black community, and a number of people saw my sign and gave me thumbs up on my sign. And I was very disappointed with it. And afterwards, I did some checking to see who was in charge of the Martin Luther King parade. And I even went to a meeting of the group, which consisted of some elderly, grandmotherly, like Black women of about 5. One white woman who seemed to be active in the group, taking notes and things like that. And the leader of the group, who seemed very controlling and in charge of the group, but not wanting anything new, no protesting, no, he wanted the same old, same old. And he didn't seem to really like me being there. I got up and spoke to the group and told them what I thought about they should be out protesting in community out where white people can see them, because not many white people are going to go into their neighborhood and watch their parade. And I told that it should be a protest or a march of pride and not just a kids' parade. That's what it turned out to me to be. And the only white person I really saw in the parade in a truck up at the front of the parade was a couple, let's say, classier white women who waved. But I was out walking with the Black people, and I was disappointed there weren't more white people involved in the parade. So what I found out at that meeting is pretty much they don't want to change anything. It keeps the Black young people busy, and that's all they want out of it. And they do not feel like their neighborhoods are slums or worn down, vast need of repair. And I have to stop here a second. Okay, I'm trying this button. What?